Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Yeah, we're now very deep in support. We have reached the target zone in the support area in the last few days, and we've reached the 61.8 retracement. Around the 2.6 cent mark, there was a confluence, and there is a confluence of Fibonacci support levels as per previous updates. So far, this level is holding, and I would now start to get very careful with short positions because we're now very deep in support and the wave pattern to the downside is technically full. I've still labeled that as a WXYXZ structure. It looks more and more just like a normal WXY or ABC, but that's just the micro count. It's not so important. Important is that the bulls turn up before this chart breaks below 1.9 cents. Why is that so important? Well, if we zoom out a little bit, we can see that this move up is seen as a larger ABC structure. Now that means the initial move up is a three-wave move as per this chart. Surely a more substantial top could have formed here in this wave 2 and we would head to new bear market lows. Absolutely not an unlikely option, as I've always said. The reason is that this is just a three-wave corrective rally. But I always said, as long as we are holding this support area, because we are in an overall, let's say, bullish market, well, at least in terms of Bitcoin, right, and some altcoins. But as long as the conditions are at least somewhat favorable for the altcoins, I'm leaning towards the yellow scenario, which is the more bullish one, in which this initial three-wave move can turn into a larger three-wave move in a larger ABC structure. So that's definitely possible. Definitely also likely, but I'm only going to watch for it as long as we're holding that 1.93 cent level. It's very important because this is the 78.6 retracement, and I mean already at the moment I have no evidence of upside follow through or upside turnaround. Let's say there's no evidence for a turnaround here, but I'm watching for it in this particular price region. Yeah, so until we've had here this breakdown a few days ago, where the price made a new low, I think it was on the weekend, last weekend, we didn't really have any sort of, I mean, it was just moving sideways. Now at least we get some movement. Bear in mind, no correction is completing without red candles. I mean, we need those red candles, those shakeouts, in order to generate some buy interest. I think we could be turning around here. I mean, we could, yeah. Therefore, I just said it's not time to be bullish yet, I think. But it's also time not to be bearish, in my view, because we're now very deep in support. So at least a bounce from here seems likely, given that we have enough waves to the downside to call this wave count complete. Now, I'm not counting really the micro structures. It can absolutely be that we get another low. This is not reliable on this chart, right? They are just too small. But as I said, we're holding the golden ratio level. Also, we did say there is a target range specifically within this larger support area. It's between 3.1 cents and 2.3. And, I'm not saying it will turn around here, but it would be ideal. And okay, if we go down further, there's the next level at 2.3 cents and then the descending trend line of this corrective price channel here, the lower boundary line, which could also act as support. Now, what would be the earliest indications that a low has formed? Well, it would be a 5-wave move up. Now we're far away from that. And it would be really good. 1 second, just accidentally shifted this. It would be really good to get a break above the upper boundary line of the trend channel. But already a break above this nearest trend line would be helpful. This has been respected now for quite some time, since Wednesday the 5th. And getting above this would be, as I said, an early signal that maybe we're turning around. This is only a 3-wave move up so far, but maybe a 5-wave move develops from here. So pay attention to the trend line. If we get 5 waves above this trend line and then a 3-wave corrective pullback, that would be our first confirmation that a low has been established. That's the update about GALA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.